Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again, and well guess what folks, Wave 3 2020 is finally here. Yeah, it took them months, like it literally took them months, but we finally have a brand new Authentics wave to talk about. It's been a while since we've done one of these, and let's just go right into it. So, I will say, this wave does finally have 2020 Camaros. It also has a truck, an Xfinity diecast as well, so that's quite interesting. So let's go ahead and get it started. We have the 2019 Tyler Reddick. Yeah, Tyler Reddick Alsco Xfinity car. And what's so cool about this paint scheme is that this paint scheme, he ran it at the Texas Fall Playoff race. I went to that race. That was my first ever NASCAR race, and he had a hot rod that night, and I remember seeing him crash on the back straightaway. And he actually qualified on the pole for that event. But yeah, that's going to have that stupid, I'm talking stupid Xfinity Champion banner on the roof. I can't stand those, but I mean, hey, if you want to get the decal for it, I mean, I could easily fix it. I could remove the roof decal, and I can make my own and put it on the roof. I could do that, but you know what? I don't want to. Next up, you got Chase Elliott's Charlotte Roval Napa Auto Parts Camaro. I tell you what, this is the Charlotte Roval win. This thing, I tell you what, it's been out in the Gold Series for quite some time, but look, I don't collect Gold Series race wins. Unless they don't put it in Authentics, I'll buy them, but if they're going to be in the Authentics line, I'm going to wait and buy it then, because not only is the packaging really cool, especially in 2020, but you also get that extra little race win card to go with it. So I'm going to try to get 2 of these Chase Elliott's, one that I can keep in the box, and of course, one I can review for y'all. Next up, we got William Byron's 2020 Exalta Chevrolet Camaro. I think this one's a gigantic surprise. Now, this car has been in every early Authentics wave the last, what, 3 years? Yeah, 2018, 2019, so it's a beautiful race car. Absolutely, if you want to get this car, go ahead and get it. But I mean, Wave 3, and we're halfway through July. Yeah, it's definitely been 2020, I'll tell you that, folks. So yeah, if you want to get that diecast, go for it, but it has already been released in the Gold Series, so buyer beware there. I think this is a DMP. This is Brad Keselowski's 2020 PPG Ford Mustang. I will say, the paint scheme, from my perspective, looks almost identical, if not the same, as the 2019 Ryan Blaney, but I will say, though, the small number on this, you know, just having a single digit, it just looks weird. But then again, it looks awesome. So I don't know how I feel about it. I already got mine ordered, so hopefully it'll be here soon. I can't wait to do a diecast review on that. But yeah, I believe that got DMP'd in 2020, but you can get that in the Authentics line as an exclusive. Next up, we got Austin Dillon's 2020 Dow Chemical Chevrolet Camaro. Now, this is another car that you could already get in the Gold Series. In fact, this is one of the first 2020 Camaro releases, so most of y'all probably already have this car, but you can pick it up in the Authentics line. Of course, it does have that little trivia card with it, so that adds a little bit more fun. And this one right here, this is another Gold Series car that's already been out, but this car is just so good, it really does deserve 2 releases. It's Ryan Blaney's 2020 Jack Link's Ford Mustang, and sweet baby Jesus, man. This is a beautiful race car. I know my buddy OBB is going to be all over this car. This thing is just, it's one of the best Ryan Blaney diecasts ever. I think it's fantastic. Look, if you haven't got this car already, maybe you didn't pre-order it and it got sold out really quickly, you can get it in the Authentics line coming up with Wave 3. It's only been Wave 3, guys, and we're already past the halfway point in 2020. Like, the actual calendar year 2020. Incredible. Next up, we got Matt DiBenedetto's 2020 Ford Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford Mustang, another 2020 car. And, you know, Wave 3, really, we're starting to see the 2020s coming to fruition, you know, bundle of Camaros here. But I will say, you know, this one's an expected release. I would like to see a wild card here, and I would love to see a DMP Menards Matt DiBenedetto. I think that would have been a slam dunk, but you already got the Menards Blaney, and you got your next one, which we'll be talking about here, Matt Crafton's 2019 Gander Outdoors Truck Champion Menards. It's also a Jack Link's truck on the hood, and on the side here you get the Menards. But this is another one of those paint schemes that's already been out in the Gold Series, but this one bugs me. This one just bugs me, okay? So the roof, it's got the stupid Gander Outdoors logo. They literally, the way the truck roofs are designed, they're like a rectangle, right? They put the logo the opposite direction. So the logo is extremely tiny, and the roof, I just think it looks horrible. I'm sorry. Makes me want to get the truck, edit it, and put the actual 88 on there. I would do that, but I already have the 2018 Crafton. This is another, in my opinion, non-realistic release, and I'm just not a fan of these. You know, like the Dale Jr. download car, I'm not a fan of those. I'm not a fan of promo diecast. I'm sorry, I just don't like when I say promo. Let me clarify here. I mean, and when I say promo, I mean like Michigan International Speedway promo, Talladega's promo, Texas, whatever. I love like promo cars of actual race cars. Like, let's say it was like a 2009 Robert Richardson Jr. Nationwide promo, or like a Joey Logano GameStop promo. Like something like that. That's absolutely 1000% awesome, because those are some of the rarest cars out there. But when they do these goofy, fictional paint schemes, and when you put the championship logo on the roof, it makes it fictional, okay? I can't stand it. So, you got that going for you, but you got one partially secret car here, and it's Kyle Larson's 2020 Credit One Bank Camaro. Now, once again, Lionel Racing's gonna, you know, hide this one from their fix episode, which is, they literally, I don't even think they really had a proper episode. They kind of just dropped it out of nowhere. Like, usually when Lionel Racing releases their wave announcements, it's usually on a Wednesday, because I have to work all day, and then I come home, and then I, you know, make the recap video. But literally, out of the bloom, no advertisement, no nothing, they dropped it Thursday, which I don't know if this was planned, or this was just, okay, it just showed up, let's get it out ASAP, and I think that's more or less what happens, is they got the shipment, and it's like, okay, we got to get this crap out. It's been months. We don't have time to do a video and tease it, which I can understand. You know, when you're doing YouTube, sometimes you do have a time limit on some of these things. Some of the things you got to get out ASAP, because things just happen. You know, every video, you want to get things. That's why I try to get Gold Series cards out as fast as possible, because I know people want to see it ASAP, and I do everything I can to be able to get those videos out to y'all. And the liquid color, I'll tell you what, though. The wheels are a complete eyesore, but it is Ryan Blaney's Jack Link's Menards card. That is the liquid color for Wave 3. Now, if you're a Blaney cat, go for it. But I gotta be honest with you, the wheels look horrible. Like, I mean, the paint actually looks good on the car, but the wheels, they didn't even change the wheels. They could have just painted them just a generic gold. No, they left the Dayglow wheels, yet they made the actual car gold. And I'll be honest with you, I really am not even a fan of liquid colors. Like, they don't excite me. I never find them. And to be honest with you, man, I don't collect for value. I just, you know, diecasts, they just don't hold their value sometimes. And I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I'm very opinionated, I know. But, yeah, that is Wave 3 2020. I'll be honest with you, I have some critical opinions about this one, folks. So, I believe the Brad Keselowski is a DMP. I remember seeing that being DMP'd on the Diecast News. Shout out to OBB. So, that's a good DMP ad right there. Getting a Penske car that I think is going to look really cool with the 2019 Ryan Blaney, because then you can have both of those cars running in your Diecast series. But I think that's a good selection. I do think the Xfinity and Truck Series Championship selections were a bad idea. Here's why. Why couldn't they just do like a Homestead raced version, Matt Crafton, a Homestead raced version, Tyler Reddick? No. Let's take the truck or the car and let's put a ridiculous banner on the roof and let's call it a championship diecast. I can't stand those cars. I'm sorry. I just like those Chase Elliott Darlington and Texas Xfinity wins, or Thin Nationwide Series wins. Those are really cool. But then they put the stupid track logos on the roof. I can't stand that. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. Could you imagine if every raced version 124 they made, they put the track logo on the roof instead of the numbers or the confetti? That's how I feel about it. And so that I'm definitely avoiding those. I've already did a bunch of reviews on these cars, to be honest with you. So the only ones we're going to be doing reviews on literally is the Brad Keselowski and the Chase Elliott. Everything else you could see a review on already. I'll have links down below in the description. Of course, the Crafton, the Tyler Reddick, I ain't even sniffing on those. I don't collect those cars. I'm sorry. So as far as I'm concerned, they're fictional fantasy paint schemes, and I say that in a bad way. they're not something you would see on track. You wouldn't see a goofy championship logo on the roof. So as far as I'm concerned, those are just, well, filler. Now, if I had to say one paint scheme I would love to see in this, I think the Wood Brothers car, I really would like to see in a different variation of that car. I would have loved to see a DMP Matt Benedetto in the Wave. It's cool they got the primary car out. That's good and dandy, but I think that would have been a nice surprise. And for the love of God, can't we get some new truck releases, man? I mean, all the hype last year with the trucks, and then everyone just, I guess they stopped pre-ordering, or Lionel's pre-order system, they wanted way too much. Either way, they have not been producing nowhere near enough trucks, in my opinion. I would buy every single one they make, but they don't make enough. I think it's stupid. That's just me. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, I'll have the new Brad Keselowski PPG car and the Chase Elliott ROVAL win. I'll have both of those reviews probably within the next week and a half, so stay tuned for that. Tell me what y'all think about Wave 3 2020. It's extremely long overdue. This is something that should have been out, as far as I'm concerned, in March. That's just me. What does this mean for the rest of the waves in 2020? Are we going to get 12 waves? Or are we going to get, you know, shorthanded a little bit? Who knows? I am still expecting full 12 waves in 2020. It might carry over to 2021, to be honest with you. But with all that being said, folks, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, you know, the NASCAR DURALAST Cup Series returns July 30th for the Daytona Duels. For August 2nd, Season 3 Daytona 500 for the NASCAR DURALAST Cup Series. So if you want to see some unscripted diecast racing, maybe see some of these cars on track competing for the DURALAST Cup Series Daytona 500, make sure you stay tuned to go ahead and hit that notification bell down below. With all that being said, folks, Diecast Buffet signing off.